I just bought the brand new Nintendo Switch 2. After spending $800 on the Nintendo Switch 2, I went on Amazon and bought everything else I needed for the setup. And here is the entire gaming setup. But of course, I'm gonna be starting off with the Nintendo. I actually had to spend $800 buying this from an eBay reseller because it's extremely hard to get and it's basically sold out everywhere. So I'm hoping everything is legit on it. And if we open it, there we go. We have both of the Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons, which look very, very different. They basically inverted the colors on it. And I honestly think I like this look a lot better. And then here is the actual Nintendo Switch 2 screen itself. There's also one brand new feature on the Nintendo Switch 2 that literally turns it into a PC. So wait until the end of the video where I show how you can do that. Before we actually set those up though, there are a few other things, actually a lot of other stuff in the box. We have the actual charging cables. We have the actual controller stand, which also looks very, very different compared to the original. And then over here should be the entire docking station, which actually looks even better in my opinion. Everything looks really, really good. And then over here, it looks like I actually do have a full like Mario Go-Kart 2 download, which I've literally never played. And then you also have more cables and also Joy-Cons over here, like Joy-Con adapters. And this is what actually makes this Nintendo Switch 2 very, very powerful and unique, which I'll show you guys later because it basically turns it into a gaming PC. Lastly, you have the actual HDMI cable, which we will be using later in this video as well. You guys always ask me for a free gaming PC in my comments, and I'm finally doing another PC giveaway. It's actually with my team Zen, who partnered up with Look North World and Skytech to give away a $3,000 gaming PC for completely free. Look North World is a studio building some of the best Fortnite maps you can play right now. They have teamed up with companies like Hasbro to build games like Guess Who and other super well-known games in Fortnite. Not only that, but the founder of Look North World is also the same founder as Bungie, who built some of the best games of all time like Halo. The $3,000 gaming PC they're giving away though looks absolutely insane. I seriously love the way it looks, and the specs are even crazier. It has an AMD Ryzen 7 9800X 3D, which is one of the most powerful CPUs you can buy today, an RTX 5080, 32 gigabytes of RAM, 2 terabytes of storage, and it's all inside the Montech King 95 gaming PC case from Skytech. The giveaway is completely free to enter, and all you have to do is click the first link in my description or pinned comment to see how you can enter. And make sure to stay tuned to see if you are the lucky winner of this gaming PC. Of course, thank you so much to Look North World for sponsoring this video. And yeah, these things look really, really cool. They honestly like have a really modern design to them, but it still looks kind of like gamery with the colors. So yeah, they honestly refreshed and updated this a lot. Okay, let's actually take the Nintendo Switch 2 out though. And now let's try and connect these. And before you actually had to slide them, but now they just look like they connect magnetically, which honestly is way, way easier. This honestly looks way, way better and like just bigger compared to the original Nintendo Switch. You can see when they're side by side just how big of a difference there really is. Even the bezels on the actual side, you can see how small the screen is and how big the bezels are here. It's literally a night and day difference. Like the Nintendo Switch 2 definitely also feels heavier. So I'm pretty sure with this button on the back, you kind of just push it and just like that, and it'll allow you to take them out. And then let's actually see how it just connects to the actual controller stand, because a lot of people are going to be using this just magnetically like that. And yeah, even this looks, I literally love this so much. Even the stand on the back is way better. It used to be like a little stick over here, but now you have an entire stand. Literally everything about this is just an improvement in like aesthetics and actual like usability. But how does it compare performance wise? The original Nintendo Switch could only get 30 FPS, and with this one you can get 120. There also are these two things that I mentioned earlier, which is what I think makes this Nintendo Switch 2 really, really powerful. If we connect this blue one to the actual blue Joy-Con, just like that, we have them both connected, and you can see they actually have little strings so you can kind of put your hand in them, and then just like this you can kind of like play around and play with games. Later in the video I'll show how you can basically turn this into a keyboard and mouse, which is just crazy. Since the Nintendo Switch 2 just came out, they actually don't have an OLED version yet, so this isn't OLED, but it is a 7.9-inch display. However, it definitely is a huge improvement compared to the original Nintendo Switch Switch 2, but I think we can actually make that better by using an external monitor. So this is honestly just a random monitor I bought on Amazon. It doesn't have to specifically be compatible with the Nintendo Switch 2 because it's literally just HDMI, so literally any monitor will work. So this is actually a 25-inch monitor from Skeptor, and it actually is 240 hertz. I just bought it because it was a pretty good price. You don't need it to be that fast. It's a really good like price, honestly. But the main reason I'm actually buying this is because with an external monitor, it is way easier to game, especially if you're playing a game like Fortnite where you can actually like see a little bit more with the monitor. Okay, so here is the monitor fully set up. You actually are able to tilt it like a little bit. As you guys can see, you can like kind of just move it side to side by moving the entire monitor, and unfortunately you can't really increase the height, but it's definitely just going to complement the Nintendo Switch 2 like a lot. And this is actually the very last part of the setup because the Nintendo Switch 2 can basically turn into a keyboard and mouse, plus it's a controller, so you don't need a mouse pad or like a keyboard and mouse at all. So literally the only other thing you would need is a headset. I just prefer using an actual headset, but I probably will test out the sound quality of the Nintendo Switch 2. So as you guys can see, it does have a mic here, and then if we actually take this out, now let's set up the entire Nintendo Switch 2 setup and see if it really is worth the hype. After unboxing everything, I was super excited to just set up the Nintendo Switch 2, so that's exactly what I did, and I downloaded Fortnite on it as well. So I have everything set up with the Nintendo Switch 2. The monitor was really easy to connect. We just had to connect it to the docking station, and there's like a whole tutorial on it, and it's really easy to do. Right now I have the Nintendo Switch 2 Joy-Cons in the actual controller layout, and we're gonna try gaming with it like this, and then we're actually gonna use these over here, which will turn it into a keyboard and mouse. At least it should, hopefully. So let's just start off by searching my own Fortnite map. Just put like Vermax, done, and okay. Vermax 1v1 practice map. I don't know how much practice we're gonna be getting on with this Nintendo Switch, but let's just try it out and see how good it really is, because supposedly this is way better than the original Nintendo Switch. So the huge selling point of the Nintendo Switch 2 is the actual FPS, and unfortunately, if you actually go over here, there isn't even a setting where I can actually make sure the FPS is at 120, even though that's what the Nintendo Switch advertises. I don't even know if we're actually gonna be getting that. I'm actually gonna turn off record replays just for like a little bit better like actual FPS. We'll change some of the settings over here, but I don't even see a button to actually turn on and show FPS. If I go down to game UI, it should be here, hopefully. So we have net debug stats, but I'm pretty sure that's just for ping. And there, unless I'm like forgetting something, I'm pretty sure that the show FPS button should be somewhere over here, but it's not anywhere. Like, I guess they literally took it out. Like, yeah, if I go all the way down there, it's definitely not here. Yeah, they literally just basically took it out. Okay, so if we actually try and start building though, you can see we have what looks like your boy doing the most busted 90s of all time, and it honestly feels like there's input delay or something. Like the way that this Joy-Con moves, it feels so like stiff. Like it feels like it's not a normal Joy-Con. It feels pressing keybinds or something to move, because the sensitivity like is fast, but then it's also slow. We have Simple Edit on, so let's actually go and turn that off real quick, because I don't know why we would be using Simple Edit. Oh, I think we froze. Yeah, the Nintendo Switch actually froze. I'm literally pressing, okay, wait, no, now it's unfrozen. I'm not gonna lie, this is not the best start if I'm being completely honest. Okay, now we should be able to just build perfectly fine like this, and our edit key is actually A. Okay, yeah, and then we have to still confirm. I needed to change some settings, but honestly, the main thing I want to try out is keyboard and mouse. So let's actually disconnect these Joy-Cons from the little controller stand. So now we have the Joy-Cons separate, and then basically what you want to do is actually connect it, and you can just like slide it on. I'm pretty sure like that. I don't want to really force it in. Okay, just like that. So you do it from the bottom up. So on our right Joy-Con, just like that, click it in place. I'm not sure if it's actually working immediately. Let me actually put my thing here. So let's go in the home, and I want to see if there's a, oh yeah, okay, so just like that, you can see we now have a mouse cursor everywhere we move. It actually works on the left too, so I don't really know how that's supposed to work out. And we can actually use this button over here as our like mouse click, so that actually works pretty well. It doesn't work like that on Fortnite. Let me see if I need to do like some different settings. Okay, so we now have mouse controls, and we can actually go over here, and with the mouse controls, we're able to make like actual Joy-Con we want to use the mouse. Obviously, I'm gonna choose my right hand, so I have it set on right. right, and let's click apply on that. And we can literally use this as a mouse and like click everywhere. Let's just try and go back into Fortnite Creative and let's just try building because I need to see if I can even get any practice with this. Okay, so this is really weird. I tried going into creative after like doing that, and it turns out it's supposedly not like allowed in creative. So we literally have to go and we can only play it in a real Fortnite game, which I don't know why. That doesn't really make sense, but I mean, I guess we'll just go in a Fortnite game and test it out for the first time. Let's just try out reload first so we have a couple like chances to respawn if we die. Okay, so very first time right now using like the keyboard and mouse, and you can see every time I'm not even touching the Joy-Con, I can just move it around and it will actually work. So, and literally all the keybinds are completely like all over the place. I really hope I'm in like bot lobbies because I never thought I'd be playing on a Nintendo Switch gaming setup like this. This is actually like kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, there's a kid like running right over here. Oh yeah, right there. 20? Oh, he's low. He's actually low. Oh my gosh, wait, how do I sprint? What? Oh, there's a kid right here. 30? Bro, oh my gosh, dead. There we go. I think that might have actually been a real player, I'm not gonna lie. 200 pump on this kid. 35? Oh my, dude, I'm actually a bot. I'm actually a bot. Pull out pickaxe. Bam. Oh shoot. Dead. There we go. This is actually like the most busted setup I think I've ever had the game on. I'm not even joking. Oh yeah, I hear people like really far. Oh yeah, right there, I see them. Let's just laser him real quick. Oh, he's getting shot. 30? Come on. He's getting lasered by another kid. The other kid's not shooting me though. We're good. Oh, it's an NPC I think up there. Loki, should I push that? I think I'm gonna push that. 20? Oh wait. Oh my gosh, double dink. Double dink, buddy. Yo, come here. Oh wait, that's how I sprint. I just have to press on it hard. This feels so awkward. This is actually like, I don't know if this is better than playing on the controller. Oh my gosh, my aim too. 1 HP? No, there we go, easy. Easy, buddy, sit down. Also, I didn't mention, but it definitely feels like there is a little bit of input delay in here. It's not like bad, but you can definitely like notice it a little bit. Oh my gosh, my long distance aim sucks. 20 cracked? No, bro. Oh my gosh, this kid's so annoying. Oh my gosh, wait, I just got lasered. Oh my gosh, this kid's pushing me. Oh shoot. No, I'm dead. I'm definitely dead. Oh my gosh, we're 1 HP. Oh my gosh, build. Oh my gosh, zone's about to be here. Let's just rotate. 5 kills. We're kind of popping off, I'm not gonna lie. Oh shoot, okay. Oh shoot, there's actually a kid right here. Oh my gosh, I'm panicking. I'm panic building right now. Okay, let's just get these last heals real quick, and then I'm just gonna pull out the SMG, because I think that's my best bet. You know what? Never mind, you're getting spammed, buddy. 1 HP, dead. Sit down. Who does this kid think he is, bro? It's just so weird. Like, I've never played on anything like this. The fact that we're playing on like a big monitor too, and I didn't even mention this headset, it actually has like pretty good sound quality. I actually really like this headset. Oh, there's another kid all the way there. There's so many kids to shoot at right now. Yo, I have so much overshield, so we're low-key chilling. Yo, 20? Yo, how is my aim so bad? This is actually so hard to play on. It's just so hard to like actually aim at your target. I don't know. That kid's actually a real player. We should definitely push him. I need to push him while he's low. Oh, dead. Sit down, bro. He was actually a real player. You could tell. Okay, all right. There's a bot somewhere around here. I don't know where he went though. Is he somewhere around here? Or did he just run? Oh shoot, we're getting shot in the back. Come on, come here, buddy. Gosh, 1 HP. Oh wait. Oh my gosh. Yo, how are these fights low-key kind of close, dude? My close-up aim just sucks. There's only one more kid too. It's just the final kid. Okay, I know this last kid is like somewhere around here. Where's this kid camping, bro? Oh yeah, there he is. He's literally in the water. Oh yeah, easy kill. Easy kill. There we go. Victory Royale on the first Nintendo Switch 2 game I've ever played. Dude, okay, I can build like this, fine, but then it's to remember my keybinds to like go back like to my weapons, and everything's so awkward, if that makes sense. So this is the Nintendo Switch 2 gaming setup, and you can literally use this as a keyboard and mouse. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys actually rate this setup. I'd rate this entire gaming experience like a solid 6 out of 10, and the original Nintendo Switch like a solid 1 out of 10. I bet we were running around 60 to 90 FPS because the performance of the Nintendo Switch 2 actually felt really good, and I had no issues with like frame drops really, especially like just a few times it would lag, but it was really consistent. I'll have everything in this setup linked down below for anyone interested, and if you enjoyed this video and want to see more tech videos, make sure to drop a like and a sub because I post tech videos all the time. More importantly though, remember Jesus loves you, and that's about it. God bless.